Everyone, welcome back to episode 2. Jungkook, I usually don't do things when I'm drunk, but I can't stop myself right now, and you have to take responsibility for your actions, right? Jungkook slowly unbuttoned his shirt, his intense gaze never leaving Taehyung. It was as if his favorite dessert was right in front of him, and he couldn't wait to taste it. One by one, he removed his clothes, leaving only his shorts. He tossed the rest aside before climbing onto the bed, hovering over Taehyung. Jungkook reached out and touched Taehyung's face. Taehyung in his sleep. A small voice left Taehyung's lips, making Jungkook smile. Jungkook, wow, princess. Don't you say last time don't touch me with your hands, but now look at you. Jungkook slowly pulled open Taehyung's shirt, relieving his smooth skin. Jungkook, you told me not to forget the slap, right? Well, I will make sure you never forget who you actually slapped. Jungkook leaned down and blew a soft breath near Taehyung's ear. Taehyung let out another small cry in his sleep. Jungkook ran his thumb over Taehyung's lips. Jungkook, I never imagined that an act of revenge could be so interesting. He gently tracked his fingers down Taehyung's collarbone. He traced his fingers down Taehyung's collarbone, staring at his sleeping face. Jungkook, I wondered how it would feel if Jungkook stopped himself and shook his head. He sighed deeply, his hands tightening into fist. Jungkook, no, not like this. Instead of going further, he let out a frustrated breath and got up. He grabbed the blanket and covered Taehyung's body before walking to the couch and lying down. And time escaped Taehyung gone as he slowly woke up. Taehyung, my head hurts. He struggled to open his eyes, his whole body aching. He moved his hands and felt something bare next to him. His finger brushed over warm skin. Confused, he opened his eyes fully and realized he wasn't in his room. Then his eyes landed on Jungkook, who was lying beside him. Shortless, Taehyung shouted, What? What is this? What am I doing here? He sat up quickly, but the moment made him wince in pain. His lower back. Taehyung, why my body? Why is my body hurting so much? Jungkook turning to him with a lazy smirk. Jungkook, be careful, Taehyung. You had a very rough night. Taehyung's eyes didn't panic. Taehyung, what did you do? Why am I here? And why are you like this? Jungkook stretched his arms and leaned back against the pillow. Jungkook relaxed all. You were drunk last night. I paid your bills, and you asked me for a lift. Then you insisted me on coming to this hotel. His face filled with shock and disbelief. Taehyung, tell me this is a lie. Tell me you didn't do anything. His breath quickened as panic set in. Taehyung, Jungkook, tell me what did you? You didn't. His hands clenching into fist. Jungkook, Taehyung, did you force me? Jungkook let out a small laugh and sat up. Jungkook, Taehyung, come on. I know you enjoyed it, so let's talk about the past. Let's not talk about the past if you want. We have more fun. Jungkook smiled, but before he could finish, Taehyung grabbed his collar in anger. Taehyung, you will pay for this. Jungkook simply clenched, titled his hair. Jungkook, wow, I didn't know that falling off the bed is considered a crime in your dictionary. Jungkook leaned closer with a teasing smile. Jungkook, last night I pushed you off the bed. That's why your butt hurts. Genius. Taehyung blinked, his eye anger turning into confusion. Taehyung, what? What are you saying? Jungkook exhaled and ran a hand through his hair. Jungkook, you were mumbling in your sleep and rolling everywhere, so I pushed you off the bed. That's it. Taehyung stared at him, still not fully believing his words. Taehyung, you mean nothing happened? Jungkook smirked. Jungkook, believe me, Taehyung. When I was on top of you, every part of me wanted to get revenge for that slap. But I knew that wouldn't be enough. If I had done something last night, that would have been too easy for you. I want you to suffer properly, and for that I need you to awake. Taehyung's hands clenched at his side. Taehyung, you are unbelievable. This isn't. Taehyung turned to leave, but Jungkook's voice stopped him. Jungkook, you're not going anywhere, baby. I don't think you would want to accuse your future husband in such things. Taehyung froze. Then what did you just say? Jungkook smirked, his eyes glistening with mischief. Taehyung, sorry. What did you just say? Jungkook, I said I am sure you wouldn't cause trouble for your would-be husband by doing such things. Taehyung laughing, husband, you must have had too many drinks last night. Jungkook, you have lost your mind. First, I'm not even interested in man. Second, marrying you, I would rather do anything else than marrying someone like you. Jungkook smirked, leaning against the bedpost. Jungkook, but if you do that, then who will repay Mr. Kim? And this loan. Taehyung's expression changed instantly. Taehyung, what do you mean? Jungkook stretches his arm and spoke casually. Jungkook, I guess you don't know that your father took a huge loan from Jeon Industries to pay for your studies and buy your house. Taehyung's brush frowned. Taehyung, but my dad got an extension on that loan. He has been paying the installments every month, and my college approved my scholarship. The moment I got my refund, I will repay everything to Jeon. Taehyung, your father knows all this, even your dad knows. Jungkook clenched. Jungkook, oh sweetheart, my dad agreed because he had a good relationship with your father. They are friends after all, but now I run Jeon Industries and I want my money back. Taehyung clenched his fist. Jungkook, just imagine what if I terminate your father's job on some false accusation, then he will lose everything. Not only will he be unemployed, but he will also have to return the full loan amount within the next 10 days. Then Jungkook leaned forward, washing things fist on pad. Jungkook, and if he fails, Jeon Industries will file a lawsuit against him. Do you know what happens next? Your father will have to go to jail. Taehyung swelled hard. Jungkook, and do you really think it's difficult? Taehyung, I thought you were just a spoiled rich bird, but I was wrong. You are such a worse. You are much worse. You enjoy playing with people's emotion and lives. Jungkook smirked, titling his head. Jungkook, oh, my wife is getting angry. But princess, I already know what a terrible person I am. So don't waste your time trying to explain it to me. He crossed his arms. Jungkook, just go home and tell your dad that you are in love with me. That's all. When my father came to ask for your hand, pretend you are the happiest person in the world. Taehyung's body stiffened. Jungkook, if you do that, your father's job, your scholarship, and the loan will be safe. Then Jungkook took a step closer, lowering his voice. Jungkook, but make sure you convince him well. You wouldn't want to tell your father that you are doing this to save him, right? That would make him sad, and you don't want that, do you, honey? Taehyung's hands trembled in anger. Taehyung, you are the worst freak. He turned around to leave. Jungkook, wait, wifey, there is something I forgot to tell you. Taehyung stop it in his track. Jungkook, last night when I carried you here, a few people clicked our photos. Me holding you in my arms like a prince carrying his beloved and taking you to the honeymoon suite. Taehyung's heart sank. Jungkook, so when you step outside, be careful. People will chase you. You know how popular I am. I always make it to the front page of the news. Taehyung took a deep breath, closed his eyes for a moment, and then walked out. As soon as he entered the corridor, he felt eyes on him, but he ignored them and stepped into the elevator. The moment he reached the lobby, reporters ran towards him, holding cameras and microphones. Media saw you were seen last night with Jungkook, one of the most famous businessmen. Can you tell us about your relationship with him? Taehyung tried to walk past them. Media, sir, are you just one of his feelings? Or are you someone special? Taehyung, please let me go. Media, the way Jungkook carried you last night, it looked like you mean a lot to him. Taehyung, frustrated, ma'am. Please move. Security. A few security guards stepped in, cleared the path for him. He quickly left the hotel, escaping the chaos. Taehyung reached home and noticed his father wasn't there. He checked his phone and there's message, okay baby, take care. He scrolled further and saw another message, hey dad, I am a bit drunk, okay. So sleeping at a friend's place. Taehyung's husband in shock. Taehyung, Jungkook, how dare you to use my phone? He clenched his jaw, his face burning with anger. He tried to distract himself by watching a movie. The rest of the day passed at home, unaware of what was happening outside. Taehyung fell asleep after cooking dinner for his father and finishing his college work, but his sleep was interrupted by his phone ringing. He gone picking it up. Taehyung, sleepy. Who is this? Hello? Hande. Taehyung, where are you? Taehyung, I am at your home. Dad. Open the door. I am coming home soon. Taehyung, okay, Dad. He was too sleepy to process his father's worried tone. Drifted back to sleep. After some time, the doorbell rang repeatedly. Still half asleep, Taehyung lazily walked to the door and opened it. The moment he did, he was blinded by flashing lights. The sudden brightness made it hard for him to see. His head started spinning as voices surrounded him. Media, Mr. Kim, why did you misbehave with the media today? Media 1, are you trying to act like Jungkook's boyfriend? Media 2, Mr. Taehyung, what is your relationship with Jungkook? Media 3, why were you staying in the honeymoon suite with him? Taehyung took a step back, overwhelmed. Within seconds, the reporters surrounded him, throwing questions at him. Taehyung, what? Before things get worse, a familiar voice cut through the chaos. Jungkook, excuse me, what do you all think you're doing? Leave him alone. Taehyung turned to surprised to see Jungkook standing there with his father. Hande quickly pulled Taehyung inside while Jungkook dealt with the media. Jungkook, we will answer your question, but right now this is not the right way. Please leave. Jungkook security stepped in, pushing the reporters out. Inside the house, Taehyung, what is happening? Why were they here? Jungkook turned on the TV. The news anchor spoke. Kim Taehyung, son of Jeon, Jungkook's secretary, was found in a honeymoon suite with Jungkook the next morning. Deadly misbehaved from with a female reporter. People are now demanding an apology from him. Taehyung's face turned pale. Taehyung, what? He looked at his father, eyes filled with guilt. Hande, Taehyung, I already know everything. Jungkook told me the truth. Hande, Taehyung, Jungkook told me what you were doing in the hotel with him last night, but I want to hear it from you. So tell me what's going on between you two and why were you at the hotel with Jungkook? Hande looked at his son with concern. Hande, you sent me a message saying you were staying at your friend's place. Why did you lie, honey? Taehyung looked at Jungkook with a smile. Who smiled? Jungkook, tell him. Please don't do anything that will hurt him. I guess you shouldn't have lied to him in the first place. Before Taehyung could say anything, loud voices echoed from outside media. We want to talk to Kim Taehyung. You should take responsibilities for your actions. You should apologize. Hearing the commotion, Taehyung took a deep breath and walked out. Hande and Jungkook followed him. Taehyung, I'm ready to answer all your questions. Ask me whatever you want to know. A female reporter stepped forward. Reporter, please explain your action from this morning. You misbehaved with the female reporter. You should apologize. Taehyung, I apologize for my action. I'm sorry that I unintentionally pushed someone, but it wasn't entirely my fault. Sometimes the media forget the difference between their right to report and actually disturb someone's personal space. Reporter, what do I mean by that? Taehyung, I mean, imagine, ma'am, if you were in a place feeling upset and surrounded by cameras and people focusing on you to answer questions, how would you react? Wouldn't you try to leave as well? And if people blocked your way, wouldn't you use force to get out? Taehyung said, looking around at the reporters. Taehyung, I didn't push her on purpose. I came from a middle-class family. I have never been in public eye like this. I got scared and ran away. In the process, I unintentionally pushed someone, that's all. One of the reporters nodded. Reporter, okay, we understand. Maybe the media sometimes overdoes it, but can you tell us why you were upset? The most importantly, what you were doing in the honeymoon suite with Jungkook. Jungkook Taehyung swelled hard, but he could respond. Jungkook casually an arm around his waist. Jungkook, we were doing the same thing that couples usually do. To be continued. Everyone, what do you think? What should Taehyung do with Jungkook? Also, don't be worried about Taehyung's character. He is not going to be a big one. He is going to give Jungkook a hard time. So, see you again in the next episode. Till then, take care, sir. Bye. I love you. Bye.